Good morning. Let's start the day together. I only have one client today, so I get up, I make a bottle for my baby, I get my other daughter ready for school, and then I walk to Little Food Cafe, which I love because their breakfast is so good. I got home, I cleaned up my desk, my client came, and so we got started. This is a refill. It's been about a month, I want to say. And so I usually take my medium bit and I will file down all of the design. The speed on my bit is going about 27 RPMs because I don't want to take too much product off, but I want to take it off fast enough. So like I want it to go fast, I want to take it off fast, but I don't want to take off too much. During this time while I'm filing down, I will look for any lifting, cracking, anything like that. And during this process, I will get it really thin in that area. I will even take the bit and carve into it just a little bit while I make it thin so that I can just take the nipper and just peel it off. It'll come off so easily. Usually with her middle finger or like a pointer finger usually lifts. I don't know why, but it does. So meaning that I know that when she comes to get her fills, I pay special attention to those fingers when they're growing out. Here, I took my sanding band, and it's a fine sanding band. So I don't put a lot of pressure. I have it on about 3 RPM. And I go and I take off all the oil from the nails. Any flaking or lifting or anything like that comes up with the bit. And then I'll take another tool. Honestly, I forgot the name, but I got it as a Russian manicure like bit set. It's from Mia Secret, and I got it at the beauty supply store in Elizabeth, New Jersey, called Lunelli Nail Supply. Check out my other short that shows that nail supply in Jersey. I loved it there. Here I just get the remaining skin that's on the nail plate, and this is very light. Like, this is not something that I'm digging into her nails where she gets a ring of fire. It's just very gentle, very close to the cuticle. And then once I get everything off and cleaned, I will spray it with alcohol to take off any remaining extra oils. Here in the red bottle with the top on it, it's called Line Out, and I like to use that to blend my acrylic and make it a little more seamless so you don't see that harsh line when you go to put your acrylic. Obviously, I'm using my favorite primer, Young Nails, and the retention for that is very long. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I use that for every client. And if I feel like the client has a lot of lifting, I will use it twice. So I'll do 2 coats, let it dry a little bit, and then I will start. And I would just do one hand at a time. I found that when I was doing both hands, like, clients, like, I love you guys, but sometimes, you know, they don't listen when you tell them not to touch stuff, and they'll go in their bag, they'll touch their phone, dig in their eye, touch their hair, and they're like, whatever you just tried is no good. So even with that, sometimes I might just go over it with the alcohol just to make sure that there's no lint from their sweater and stuff like that. So I use Young Nails clear acrylic, and I apply that very thinly. I love to use this 5-in-1 carbide bit that I got from, I think it's NDS Pro. So I think that stands for Nail Dad Studio. I'm gonna check and make sure, and I'll put it in the comments. And then I take my 100 grit file. Usually I use 80, but I have my 100 grit file packs, and I just want to finish those off. So now that the shaping is really good, I actually didn't catch it on camera, but I let her use one of my scrubs from Tropicare Glow, and it gives her this nice like finish even before I put any type of lotion. So now she wanted this like watercolor type of design. I took the colors, I put top coat, right, because she wanted it more sheer. So the top coat made it look, you know, a little looser. Maybe you could have used something else. If you guys know anything different, let me know. But I used spring colors, so yellow, peach, purple, and a pink. She's not really fond of pink, so not too much pink on her nails. I took the same brush that I was using to pick it up to also blend. And honestly, initially the colors were blending a little too much for me, so I did struggle, and then I didn't put enough nail polish mix to do all 10 fingers, you know, 2 times over. So you're gonna see me keep pouring and mixing and pouring and mixing. So next time I'll get like some jelly colors or something like that. So in this part, I just wanted to show you guys the thumb on the other hand because you can see it really clearly. You see how the colors are? I loved it just like that. I wish I would have got all the fingers exactly like that, but you know, it still turned out really cute. So the nail supply store run that I made, I ended up picking up Sean Legend's top coat, which honestly I love. Even just looking at the bristles of the brush, it's very thin towards the end, which makes it like, it's just, I don't know, it's so buttery and it's super shiny. It's like glass. I love this top coat. Like, girl, it's giving Easter, it's giving spring, it's giving watercolor, and I am in love with the result. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Toodles!